This week on 100 Things We Learned from Film, we're looking at Bonnet, André, Leglay, Lament, Bellon, and Kelajatu. We're looking at 1902's A Trip to the Moon. Take one!
That's brilliant! Hello everyone and welcome to 100 Things We Learned from Film, the podcast that hates Thomas Edison because he's a thief and an elephant murderer. I'm one of your hosts. My name's Planty and I'm really good at special effects.
And I am Michael Stipe because I am the man on the moon.
Oh, very good. Yeah, very good. I was going to do a moon-related song there, so it's funny that should happen.
Well, just stay down.
John, how are you?
I'm alright, mate. All the better for seeing you. And knowing we're going to be doing a wee short one. This is probably going to be the shortest one ever.
Yeah, I mean, that's what she said. This is something really, really dear to my heart, John. Something that's I've loved since I was a teenager and still love. And I've watched like 4 times this week because it's just so short. What are we talking about?
We're looking at 1902's A Trip to the Moon.
1902, John. What were you doing in 1902?
I was probably an incarnation of somebody cooler than I am.
Cutting about the barras.
Aye.
Bible John.
Chimney sweep. No, not that guy.
He's back.
Normal John. Normal John.
Indeed. So we're talking about A Trip to the Moon. La Voyage dans la Lune. Indeed, yeah. That's easy for me to say. Had you seen this one before?
Yes, and everybody knows the custard pie eye. It's such an iconic, and it is.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
It's everywhere. And till I watched the film as well, I didn't realise it was a lady.
Oh, is it a lady? Oh, fantastic!
It's a lady.
Again, just in keeping with this, I'm not ready. I'm never ready for the fucking facts, so I'm going to get ready for the facts now. So that was actually a woman. Fantastic.
It was a lady.
I'm glad it wasn't a baby like the Teletubbies' son.
Oh,
not a baby anymore. Good. Got a baby of her own. There you go. Does that count as a fact? That comes up on my Facebook all the time. Did you know the baby from the sun, from the Teletubbies, has got a baby of her own? Don't care.
No.
Not interested. It's bad enough.
I just goes to show you that.
Did you just do a Teletubby bit there? It's good. It's good references for nobody. It's references for nobody listens to this podcast. Anybody listens to this podcast that watched Teletubbies as a child, did they?
Yeah. Well, you went one way and I went the other because I don't know why I had Jay for them between us in my head because remember they used to keep going about him having a baby. It's like it's just an actor. Yeah. He's allowed to have babies, you know. Jay's had a baby.
Yeah,
dirty bastard.
Indeed. Okay, so we're the podcast that tries to learn 100 things from every film. It usually helps when they're a little bit longer than 16 minutes long, but we're going to give it a go. I think you're probably onto a loser here, listeners. But so what we will do is we'll go through the movie and we'll spoil it, but I think that's okay because it's like nearly 125 years old.
Yeah, anybody can see it.
Okay.
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
If you like what we do, you can give us a quid a month, and we will shout you out. When we shout you out at the end of every episode, we'll also give you a chance to spin the wheel. Somebody has just been spun on the wheel, and they will be picking an episode for us in October. So look forward to that.
Look forward to it. Yeah.
Fantastic. You can do that, by the way, at patreon.com/100thingsfilm, or you can do 100thingswelearnfromfilm.co.uk, which has got all of our links and everything that you do. If you are listening to this on audio, stop right now. Thank you very much. Get yourself over to YouTube and watch it. You can watch us talking shite to one another.
Absolutely.
Okay. Absolute travesty. Right, so, 1902, John. Any other films we could have been talking about?
Just this one. Just this one.
Nothing you had.
Sci-fi.
Okay, that's all right, John, because yes, the first ever sci-fi film. But I can tell you what happened in 1902, just as a starter. So in France in 1902, on the 13th of April, a new land speed record of 119 kilometres an hour, 74 miles an hour, is set in Nice by Leon Sir Pollitt, driving a steam car.
Oh, very nice.
Woke.
Nice.
Steam woke. Innit?
I know, innit?
It'll never catch on.
Bloody hipster.
29th of September, the writer Émile Zola died. And this is the year that Monet started painting his water lilies at home in Giverny.
Ooh.
There you go. Monet.
talks.
Oh, we both went different places. Fantastic. Okay. Right, before we get started on the movie, I've got a little potted history of cinema up until 1902. So, do allow it, listeners. 1882, French physiologist Marais invented the chronophotograph gun, which sounds like it fired a bullet into the moon, which could take 12 frames per second on a rotating glass plate. Nice. And in 1888, Louis Le Prince, the artist formerly known as Louis Le Prince, shot what is often considered the first motion picture film, Roundhay Garden scene in Leeds, England.
In Leeds?
He disappeared mysteriously in 1890, just before demonstrating his invention publicly. Oh, indeed. Also in 1889, Thomas Edison had an idea that creating moving pictures to accompany his sound invention, the phonograph. His assistant, W.K.L. Dixon, developed the cinetograph, a motion picture camera. He also 100% had Le Prince murdered. And listeners, you'll agree when I tell you more about this prick in a bit.
Yeah, there's something.
Yeah, what an awful human being Edison was. In spite of creating that fantastic electric hammer.
It's hammer, yeah.
and the chair that goes back on.
And the gun. Oh, no, it was Homer.
Women will like what I tell them to like, Marge. On December 28th, 1895, the Lumiere brothers held the first public screening in Paris, showing short films like Workers Leaving the Lumiere Factory and The Arrival of a Train, which we all know.
I've seen that. Yeah. Right, I've seen it.
In 1896, stage magician Georges Méliès discovered the cut special effect by accident when his camera jammed filming a street scene. The crank on the handle got stuck, because you just have to turn the handle, and when he freed it, the scene had moved on, so it looked like a horse had turned into a bus.
Oh.
Really good fun.
People would have freaked right out.
John, he invented special effects. How cool is that?
That's pretty epic.
And he uses that special effect 9 million times in 16 minutes in this film. And I don't care, because it's fucking brilliant.
Oh, it's class. Absolute class, isn't it?
Okay.
Jesus.
The version you watched, John, black and white?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the Air version, which you have.
I have got the Air version on DVD. So in 1993, the film Mateca de Catalunya was gifted a significantly degraded hand-coloured print. This discovery led to an extensive restoration project which involved digitally reassembling the 13,375 fragmented frames from the print and filling in missing ones with data from black and white copies. The restored version premiered at 2011 Cannes Film Festival and was released on DVD and Blu-ray with a new soundtrack by Air. And it helps that is also right at the very beginning of the DVD that I was watching.
Ah, right, okay.
The soundtrack by Air is really fun, by the way. It's really good fun. Yeah, you can get it on Spotify. Right, on with the film. So we start with this group of astronomers in robes and tall pointed hats in this grand hall.
We do.
It's fucking Hogwarts. Is exactly where all these men live.
That's it. And the size of some of the telescopes in the background, you're thinking, wow, that's good canvas.
Yeah, it's all paintings, isn't it?
Oh,
Professor Barben Foulius, played by Georges Méliès himself, proposes a trip to the moon. Although no one says anything in this film. No one says a word.
Nobody wins it.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They mime it, so that kind of counts. They, of course, think he's mental because it's 1902, obviously. The drawing behind him looks less like a rocket and more like a badly scrawled willy weeing into the moon, doesn't it?
Aye, yeah, it really does.
The room goes crazy here, by the way. They're yelling and arguing, only for Baron Fools to basically throw a ream of paper at this poor bloke and then send him to the naughty step. Which I kind of liked. I was into. Harry, did you put your name in the telescope of fire?
He wanted to do that.
Of course he does. The professor convinces them all it'll work, and they agree to build a capsule. Now it's time for a fashion show. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but they get changed. And I've gone through. I found online Georges Méliès' version of what's happening, and I've used that because a lot of what's going on in this scene initially doesn't make a lick of sense.
Yeah, it really didn't.
And what he's saying is they get changed into engineers' clothes to go into the factory.
Oh, to build the bullet.
These engineers. Bullet.
Bullet.
When asked in 1930 what inspired him for a trip to the moon, Méliès credited Jules Verne's novels From the Earth to the Moon from 1865 and Around the Moon, 1870.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, he wasn't impressed at all, didn't utilise anything from Button Moon, 1978, disappointingly. Oh, yeah, what an inconsiderate bastard. And this film would have been better with the inclusion of that song.
That would have, aye. I really would have.
And some clangers. Put some fucking clangers up there as well.
Some clangers in there.
Yeah. This doing anything for you young film students? You getting anything out of this? There's a rocket being built in this workshop, and it's actually the world's largest bullet.
It's a big bullet in it. It's for bloody Mario in it. It's that
he's
fucking big massive bullet.
Call them shells. And the astronomers are very impressed. They were a lot more impressed than I was, John, by these three lads in the foreground I sent you the picture of, just smashing a single anvil between them. I was like, come on, mate, you can only afford one anvil, I get it, but, you know.
As only that, look busy, guys, look busy. Oh, no, anvil.
Quick, the engineer wizards are here, look as busy as you can. These little toffee hammers, and they're doing, like, the best kind of, like, oh, work, worky. Anvils are massive, John, because the higher their inertia, the more efficiently they cause the energy of striking tools to be transferred to the workpiece. In most cases, the anvil is used as a forging tool. Before the advent of modern welding technology, it was the primary tool of metal workers.
There
you go.
Yeah.
Modern anvils are made of cast steel that's been heat treated by either flame or electric induction. Inexpensive anvils are made of cast iron and low quality steel, but are considered unsuitable for serious use as they deform and lack rebound when struck. There you go. That's anvils. That's more anvils than you ever wanted to know.
I didn't want to know that. Although, do you want to know what else happened in 1902?
Oh, go on then. Oh, outside of France. Exciting.
No, just Georges Méliès. He founded the Star Film Company at the beginning.
Oh, right, okay.
Like, ooh,
stars. Fantastic.
Did you see the name of the band that done the music?
No.
The Billy Band Quintet.
The Billy Band Quintet.
Billy Brass Quintet.
The Billy Brass Quintet.
Yeah. So they done music for The Boog, and they also did music for 1921's The Playhouse by Buster Keaton.
Oh wow!
Remember Buster Keaton?
I remember Buster. Yeah, he goes to Mexico after robbing a train, doesn't he? Jesus, every fucking week with the Phil Collins gags.
You love the Phil Collins.
The capsule is carried out and raised into position. They built this giant cannon, haven't they? Looks like
pretty much,
looks like Thunderchild out of the War of the Worlds.
with fuse, just ready to go.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They point it skywards, and a crowd of I've written excited citizens, men, women, and dancing girls? ?
Yeah, there's a lot of dancing. Even at the beginning, there was dancing girls.
I mean, it is Paris.
I
mean, just you can't turn around without hitting a dancing girl right in the tush.
Yeah. Well, here's a fact. This film is not about pollution, which I thought it was, because the scene before that is them just pretty much looking at the distance with all these chimneys.
Oh yeah,
and it's getting smokier and smokier. So that's I thought it was about pollution, but turns out no, not a lot.
It's the Industrial Revolution, my friend. My favourite of the revolutions, other than the one that's coming in the next 3 years. Yeah, boy, I'm looking forward to that one. Solidarity Brothers. The astronomers climb into the capsule, which is then loaded into the cannon. I say loaded; it's kind of pushed by some more dancing girls. Da 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 da. There's an explosion. The capsule is fired into space, and the smoke clears, and the scientists are on their way to the moon.
Yep. And you see a hazy ghost-looking moon. You're like, that looks creepy.
It does look creepy. Like it goes from just being the moon with like a drawn-on face to being a moon with a lady's face.
With a lady's face. Lady.
This most famous shot, the moon's face, looks on as the capsule smashes right into its eye. Images in everything, John.
Everything, man.
I've got like two things later.
Smashing Pumpkin video.
Correct, and we'll talk about that eventually. It made a bit sad for me now that he's only got one eye, the man in the moon. If you believe they put a man on the moon. Or a man in the moon. I don't really know.
It was cheese anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's
that bit where it starts dribbling down. I'm like, get your tongue out. Get that fondue, baby. Scooby-Doo can do, but fondue is doo-doo. I don't know. For the moon getting closer, instead of attempting to move his weighty camera towards an actor, Méliès set a pulley-operated chair upon a rail-fitted ramp, placed the actor, covered up to the neck in black velvet, on the chair, and pulled him towards the camera.
Oh, eh?
None of this dolly shit, man. Get your actor moving.
Bring Mohammed
That's
to the moon,
it,
big
yeah.
man.
Bring Mohammed to the moon. Something. Moon Hamid. There you go. That's the one.
Oh, there you go.
That's it.
God, I'm glad you're here.
That makes one of us. The ship lands and the astronomers climb out. They marvel at this strange lunar landscape. It's just a cave, isn't it? It looks good, though. It's really well set up, and you can see... I mean, I noticed certainly 3 layers of this scene. So there's the foreground, the midground, and the background.
Yeah,
and then there was the painted stuff as well.
Yeah,
it looks... It's such a clever... He's such a talented man.
Well put together.
And you can see that, I mean, Méliès started out as his parents owned a shoe company making shoes, and then he bought a theatre. So you can see the kind of the theatre staging, can't you? It looks super. Yeah, it looks absolutely brilliant. I don't care who knows it.
He didn't have a brother called Alan who disappeared in a game called Jumanji, did he? With all the shoes going on, all the shoes.
The ship crashes through the floor of the moon. Doesn't it? It just drops through the floor of the moon. There's an explosion. He uses plenty of smoke bombs in this anyway.
Oh,
it's like
really
plumber's flu tablets, isn't it? They lie down with blankets for a sleep under the stars. Which,
yes, you do.
I mean, that's very comfortable of them. Let's just have a kip. We'll be okay.
We'll be right.
Yeah.
We'll be right.
The stars also include faces in them, which is pretty horrifying, and some dames sat on a crescent moon.
Yeah,
which
there's a lot going on, wasn't there?
Which is okay, but they're already on the moon, so what's going on? Don't worry about it. Giant snores, what you take, sleeping on the moon. They wake up under snow, which I assume was asbestos. We've done that 100 times on this.
Yeah, but there's no weather on the moon, just so we know. But there is a very thin atmosphere.
Oh, right,
called exosphere, made from gases and particles, so that is a very, very thin layer. But
I love a gaseous satellite with an atmosphere. Sangrous habit, possibly.
Jesus Christ, you're pulling them out.
I am
bloody short.
They come across this King Kong set, by the way, as they go into the thing, isn't it? So giant mushrooms which grow and looks good, and a log over a chasm. It's really very much like the bit where King Kong starts throwing dinosaurs down the hole.
Yeah.
And these insect-like aliens called Selenites. Horrible, scary humanoid things. But John, luckily for the lads, they've got one weakness. Umbrellas.
Yeah.
Twat them with an umbrella and they explode into smoke.
They really did, didn't it? It's delicious. It's a good
It's a great thing. And again, you can see he's going, right, we'll get it up to this bit and then we'll cut it. Just finish the scene, we'll cut it. And then we'll start it here with just the smoke. And it looks good. And I've got to be honest, I did pause it a couple of times. And mine's just like standard definition DVD. But I couldn't really tell where the cut was. It's that good in parts. I only did it twice. So maybe in other bits. Yeah, I couldn't really tell what it was. Méliès Film Studio, John, in Seine-Saint-Denis, built in 1897, was a greenhouse with glass walls and a glass ceiling to let in as much sunlight as possible, an idea used by most still photography studios from 1860 until this time.
Natural light, that's what's all about, isn't it? Natural light.
Both the budget and film duration were unusually lavish for the time, costing 10,000 francs to make and taking 3 months to complete. The cost was the mechanical moving scenes and the Selenite costumes and masks. I tried to look up how much 10,000 francs was, but since the euro came in, it's just impossible. It's so difficult to do. It was like that stupid thing with Russian rubles a few years ago I tried to do.
Yeah.
And I spent about half an hour trying to figure it out. You can't do it.
See you trying to get those pesetas as well. You're thinking, man...
Exactly.
Don't kill history. I love the peseta.
Pesetas bravas, my favourites. The lads are overwhelmed and captured by a gang of the creatures. They're brought before the king of the Selenites in his lunar palace. Right? And chaos ensues. Yes! Selenites. Telegites. You've got to have a system.
Oh.
Chaos ensues when the professor doesn't respect the king's authority and grabs him and just smashes him to the ground. Again, there's another good cut where it's just a dummy, isn't it? It's just like a sackcloth teddy.
Sac magique. Sac magique.
I'm a tot, je suis a tot.
Tilly Tom and Tiny, baby. Where's this going?
Down the canal, I think. But yeah, he just absolutely throws him down. Yeah, he does ragdoll him, yeah.
Right.
He explodes, of course, because it's a really good trick and we've got to keep using it.
Okay.
And they're chased out the palace by these Selenite guards. Now, I'm not surprised it costs a lot of money, because there's fucking loads of these lads dressed as Selenites, isn't there?
Aye.
There's at least 20 of them.
Yep, and they wouldn't have done all that duplication work, so they were all extras.
Exactly. The professor manages to murder a couple more as he's making a run for it, but there's too many. They make it to the ship, which is just propped on a cliff edge.
It's dangling and it's ready to go.
The professor kicks a Selenite in the chest and it explodes. Now, really good that. John, you're not going to believe this. True story. This is what inspired Jean-Claude Van Damme to go into films.
Really?
No, not really.
I
made that up.
shut
I made that up. I mean, it sounds good, doesn't it? It sounds good,
really
doesn't
does.
it? It's not a fact.
It's rubbish.
What inspired Jean-Claude Van Damme to go into films was shagging and cocaine.
Pretty much, and opening his legs wide.
Jesus. Between a couple of trucks.
Aye.
Or between a couple of chairs. What a tit. The lads get in the ship and a Selenite comes along and jumps on the back of it, which gives it just the push it needs, doesn't it?
It needs to go,
over the cliff, and it starts falling. But it's okay, John, because it falls back down to Earth and into the sea.
Into the sea.
It's just gravity. It's just gravity.
Yeah,
you fall from the moon to the Earth. It's obviously because the moon's up there and the Earth's down here, and
exactly.
So it works.
Makes sense.
Fantastic.
And they get picked up by a steamship ship.
I loved how this little model that falls into the water was actually falling into some water. Because on this bit of glass next to the camera were these newts. There were just these newts like crawling about on the glass. I was like, okay, that's pretty good. It's only a model. Yeah, the steamer ship brings them back, and the adventurers are safe. Sure.
Yeah.
They're paraded through the city in celebration, and they all get medals. It's like the bit out of The New Hope at the end, isn't it?
I know.
Except for some reason, they've got this Selenite prisoner who didn't burn up on re-entry.
Yeah, and they make him perform any
doing a dance. Do a dance for the people. Blow them kisses. Yeah. A statue is erected in their honour, showing Barb and Foolish just fucking crushing one of them underfoot.
It's such a cartoon thing as well, isn't it?
It's good. It looks good. The statue has since been pulled down, John, by Selenite descendants. Ooh. Reparations are still being negotiated on that one.
Jesus.
And that's it. I love the fact you're rubbing your eyes. You're so fed up with this, and it's only taken us 24 minutes to get to the end of the movie.
I can't believe they've no pulled the statue, didn't
they? Of course they have. And that, as the French would say at the end of a film, John, is et fin.
Fin.
Yeah. Fin. What else you got?
So, there's no proof of life or any alien life on the moon.
Okay. What about what's his name out of Space Cowboys? He's still up there.
Elvis is up there though on that bus, isn't he? I'm sure they say Elvis alive and well and in a double-decker bus on the moon.
What? He works down the chip shop.
No, it was a spy as well. Scientists have discovered caves on the moon, which are thought to be lava tubes formed by ancient volcanic activity.
You're a lava tube.
You're a tube.
True.
The moon has no atmosphere and it lacks any oxygen, therefore it is not possible to light a fire on the moon.
Oh, do they light a fire? I missed that.
They light a fire. And shooting stars or meteors travel to very high speeds through the Earth's atmosphere, typically ranging from 11 to 7 kilometres per second, which is about 40,000 to 250,000 kilometres per hour.
That's interesting.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Isn't it just?
That's what I got.
The film was pronounced a success in France, running uninterrupted at the Olympia Music Hall in Paris for 16 months.
Jesus. That's a long time, isn't it?
Because of rampant film piracy, Méliès never received most of the profits for the popular film. One account reports that he sold a print of the film to the Paris photographer Charles Gachel for use in an Algiers theatre. Under strict stipulation, the print only be shown in Algeria. Gachel sold the print, and various other Méliès films to the Edison Manufacturing Company, who sent them direct to Edison's laboratories to be duplicated and sold by Vitagraph. Copies of the prints spread to other films, and by 1904, Sigmund Lubin, the Silieg Polyscope Company, and Edison were all distributing it. Edison was such an arsehole, wasn't he?
I've seen him as an evil.
I know, yeah.
Evil.
Was he Cumberbatch in one of those films about electricity?
Probably.
Or I'm mixing up with somebody else.
He was definitely in Doctor Who, the character. Edison!
A Trip to the Moon was ranked 84th amongst the 100 greatest films of the 20th century by The Village Voice. Not sure which village. I'm going to guess Seaton Crew. Of course, the biggest rip-off of this, John, is the music video for Tonight by the Smashing Pumpkins, which you mentioned earlier on. It still looks good, this. I was watching this today. A 1996 release, John, off one of my favourite albums, Melancholy and the Ultimate Sadness, which is also what me and my nerdy mates were called in the 90s.
Wow, the Ultimate Sadness?
It's the Infinite Sadness. I don't know why I've written Ultimate Sadness. It's definitely Infinite Sadness. A big hit, John, in loads of places, including 58 in the Hot Sauna Swedish list, 46 where...
The Netherlands, baby!
Oh, you're getting cocky now that we've got all the facts.
Love it.
39 in the Stupid Sexy Flanders Ultra Pop chart, and 13 in Ireland, so it was.
13?
That's why I'm wearing a green jumper today. There you go.
Fantastic.
Right, how many do you think we got? This isn't going to take long to tot up.
39.
Oh, higher.
56.
Oh, 47. 47. That's not bad. Somebody work that out on how many that is per minute for the film. It's pretty good go. Oh, hang on. I've definitely got one more thing I didn't do at the beginning. I definitely have. No, I haven't. I made that up. I was certain there was something that I'd missed out at the beginning, but I must have squeezed it in.
Merd.
That's what he said.
Merd.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yes, so if you like what we do, give us a quid. We will usually be doing episodes at least twice as long as this. At least. But actually, John, let's be fair, it took us about 20 odd minutes to do that, which is half the time it took us to do last week's The Great Outdoors. Because there was a lot of daft stuff in The Great Outdoors, wasn't there? Mm-hmm. So
Still got 100 though.
Yeah, give us a quid and we will shout you out every episode. The patrons also get the chance to pick up loads and loads of different bits and pieces, such as extra bonus stuff that John says that we really can't put anywhere else.
What, me?
It's usually me. Yeah, it's usually me talking about school shootings. Oh, they are so funny. Anyway, moving on. People that are going to get shout out. We have got Dean. We've got Kurt. We've got Gadget, James, Lee Davies, Candy, Oodles, Kieran, lovely Rob Jones, Jen, Megan, Dale, Ali, Maria, Paul Parks, Ian McComish, Nigel Davis at the Wonder Emporium, Dan and Gavin Belson, Aaron Huggett, Joe, Biggie, Mono, Ian Graham, Gav McGill, Gavin Belson, Josh Wilson, Stig, Rachel Plant and Phil. Thank you very much for helping us out with that. Hope you enjoyed this, because this has been fun. If you did, give us a review or a like or whatever you do. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. I mean, look, it's literally going to take 30 minutes of your time to watch it on YouTube. So go to YouTube and look up 100 Things We Love from Film. We've got loads of little shorts, loads of bits and pieces, and loads of things. John, do you remember what we're covering next week with some very special guests?
So, did we land on it?
Yeah.
Did we land on it? What did we land on?
Fright Night. We're doing Fright Night, John.
Oh, I was alright with that.
We're doing Fright Night. We're doing the original Fright Night.
We're having
them both on, yeah.
Guests.
We're having guests, yeah. Sorry, I appreciate. What I tend to do, listeners, is that John tends to leave me to do all this stuff, and then I think I've told him stuff, and actually I've told my wife. And then I'll go downstairs and I'll say to Rachel, I'll say, oh, look, remember I talked about such and such? She'll go, we never talked about that. No, I absolutely did. And then John will message me and we go, are we still doing that thing? And I was like, fuck, I told John and not the wife. I'm really bad at this.
Common mistake.
Really bad at this. So, yeah. But I mean, you are both so beautiful. So that's what it is. Brilliant. So we're going to talk Fright Night with
look
two fantastic directors of some great movies, and we will be linking you all of that stuff as well. And then shortly after that, we'll be talking whatever crazy film somebody's picked for us that was spun on the wheel. John, say something nice to the lovely people after them giving us 30 minutes of their time.
Lovely people, just remember it's spooky season coming up, so any recommendations on the wheel? Ooh,
spooky? Oh, you want Spooky Wheel? Oh, let's see if they do it. Let's see if they do Spooky Wheel.
We'll do Spooky Wheel?
Let's see if they do Spooky Wheel. I bet they don't. I bet they still want us to watch Speed Racer or something.
Oh, God, you're Steel Magnolias. Mother fudgers.
Oh, man. Me crying as I recite what's going on. No thanks. Yeah, so if you like what we do, go to 100 things we learn from film.co.uk and get all over that. That would be really, really good. Tell your mates. Tell people you don't like, because it really... This
winds them up.
Yeah, this will worry people, especially for Tories. But yeah, John, thank you so much for your time. Listeners, thank you for your time. He's been John Boy, I've been Le Planté, and this has been 47 things we learned from A Trip to the Moon. See ya.
Bon voyage.
Au revoir.